You a faggot and we don't see it. Oh, you mean some man a roll deep and them hold deep.
And I mean you want give your props when Foxy Brown pissing at your face and shitting at your life.
Where you bad from? One pop and camel back. From the spring I make slingshot. Where you bad from? Me no care where you bad from or the ends where you trod from.
Girls gone wild. Them get extra hype when them see the video line.
As someone say girls gone wild and them can't breathe none. Can't breathe none.
Oh, you watch how you tackle with a dagger back with you. One run Sasco, me little brother back with you.
I really take father and him little brother. Pussy gunshot I go pour you like dagger.
So take your yaya from me. That means that for Roach don't involve in a foul fight. You know what I mean? So Spragga Benz really just took it upon himself to intervene in the war.
You came close to being burnt by Vybz Kartel. You moved away from that. You kind of did a quick move.
Vybz Kartel came close to being burned from me. No, put it away there.
The first man make a step, landmine tear off your foot, left 2 pieces of toe in your crib.
Banging, watch you now. You know it's S to the W, A to the Y, B to the A to the D. Swear bad that I me and people. I know when I see the thumbnail, when I read the title, and when I click the video. So I don't know what time it is. It's time for our next epic episode of a lyrical showdown. And to the right now, we have Assassin versus Vybz Kartel versus Spragga Benz. Who really won? Yes man. Who was victorious when it's all said and done? Who was the last man standing? Now this lyrical warfare is over 2 decades ago people, but trust me, it is one of the most iconic clashes ever to be done. You know what I mean people? It's still talked about evil to this date. So you know we're going to break it down into 3 different sequences. How it all started, the who, the what, and the when, and who won the battle portion of the war, and who won the war portion of the war. You know what I mean? I want to say a big shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel right now, like the video, tell a friend to join the gang. And now that we got that all out of the way, hey, cue the intro.
Kaboom! You know it's Warlord representing what you know! The world I forget the stats you know. You know it's what you know, me the, and it's Warlord, Skystar leader. Kaboom! What you know?
Killer introduced me in the business. But at the same time, Vybz Kartel and Beenie Man have one of the biggest collaborations. That means that for Roach don't involve in a foul fight. You know what I mean? So Spragga Benz really just took it upon himself to intervene in the war.
You came close to being burnt by Vybz Kartel. You moved away from that. You kind of did a quick move.
Vybz Kartel came close to being burned from me. No, put it away there. Get it in the right perspective. It's a DJ whom I respect, but it's not a DJ whom I fear.
There's really no...
So watch out now people, before we start the lyrical brawl, before we dissect both artists this song and analyze every lyrics, we have to start by the who, the what, and the when. You know what I mean? The origin of the whole beef between Vybz Kartel and Spragga Benz. Now in 2004, Vybz Kartel was arguably one of the hottest artists out at that time. But not far behind him was Assassin. They first met by King Jamin studio and was cool from ever since. Being that the camps of both artists, Vybz Kartel Alliance, and that was run by Bounty Killer, and Red Square, which was run by Spragga Benz, that was affiliated with Assassin. So you know one connection, one link right across the board. But everything kinda go downhill from a show that kept in Dunkirk, which a promoter invited Vybz Kartel to perform. Vybz Kartel manager at the time, who was Rowan Butler, approached Assassin with an idea of both artists entering into a lyrical confrontation which would be successful for both of them. And even though to the public both artists would seem like they were at odds with each other, behind closed doors they would remain friends. But Assassin declined and said no to the idea.
So one time we have a dance down at Kirk and Butler and Kartel forward and him DJ and thing and we did them and him cool bridging. So when the dance done now, Butler come to me and I say, yo, you know what, Rich? I said, I talk about Butler. The man I said, brother, if you and Kartel ever just only can be bridging same way, you know, but just clash and thing. And I said, no, Butler, I'm not depend that. I mean, because I go through high school with the whole Beanie and Bounty thing. And in my view, as great as it was for them, and as Killer, I'm an artist and everything, and of course being a legend, and we celebrate all of the man them. I did always figure say it was a divided audience. Because you have like all my sister them, you can't tell them nothing about Bunty because I didn't know them say, you see me? And then I used to see that play out. So in my view, I was like, I don't want to be no clashing artist. But I'd rather be artist where everybody love. And you know what I mean? So from morning, I did establish that I don't really want to do that divide the audience thing there. Mind you, you have pros and cons. It come along with the sensationalism and the hype or whatever. Anyhow, so I say no, but that now I not depend that. And me think I decided it done. And then people used to pit against each other naturally. So it's like, who are the baddest two young DJs, lyrical, blah, 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 Sasco, Kartel, well, Assassin, Kartel, and so people start to do that thing there.
That.
And then now, I was in New York one time, and I don't remember who called me, and I say, yo, what you Kartel have? I said, huh? My voice a tune name, where you bad from? Desert Clarks and Diamond Sacks. And a man said, listen this, we don't care where you bad from. I said,
Where you bad from? One pop and camel back. From big thing I make slingshot. Where you bad from? Me no care where you bad from, or the ends where you tried from.
So I guess, them just decide to, you matter we no one clash, sing this and see what I'm going to do, So then now, of course, everybody else say, you have to go answer and blah, blah, blah. So I did sing, I call it, We Are Not Afraid and couple things, but...
That's all my people, so here we are going. That was the origin of the beef, the O, the Y, and the Wed. The O, which was Vybz Kartel and his manager, the Y was to create controversy, and the Wed, and it was in 2004. And that video clip, people, is courtesy of Teach Them. And if you want to see that full video, which Assassin shared his story, just go ahead over Teach Them and watch the full interview. But for now, I want to say, big up Teach Them. I am make the message, I reach them. So watch now, people. Assassin now feeling the pressure from the public and also his surrounding. To answer Vybz Kartel, he then released a song called Do It If You're Bad, which was on the dancehall rock rhythm, which then triggered a quick response from Vybz Kartel on the same rhythm. And you know that rhythm was a juggle. And Vybz Kartel responded with a song called Bad Man Not True What.
Then do it if you're bad. You a run off your mouth, they tough chat you up. You a word, which were gunshot or spill blood. Face a piece of be like mud. Are you there? If you're bad. You a talk about shoot and a promise man stop. Do it if you're bad. Hey, when them bad from me, don't know them. Bad man not true word, which were gunshot. I'm out your man. Come, do it if you're bad. Piece of be like mud. Hey, I do them send. The first time me kill me a 10. When them bad from me. Stop flip and stop flip before they tick like how the clock tick. Them a bad man with his words. We live in warfare like the swords and the birds. We only like the actress. Yo, we strip so we will not miss. Rifle your shot from corners and curves. Proper to your face like curves. Automatics and chopsticks. And a grenade we a fling when we drop this. Fire away with the birds. Bullet like scissors. Put your face in reverse. My life more wicked. Get shot from. We not afraid no boy we not step back from. Disrespect we not. Police, army and the reserve. Every week, they assassin his and her. How will you get that from? Do it if you're bad. You want to smoke your face from city to the suburbs. True word, which were gunshot or spill blood.
Now people, these songs from both artists was well received by the people in the streets and was highly anticipating a clash between the two young guns. And even though it was mostly subliminal disses, it was clear to the dancehall audience that both artists was talking about each other and a lyrical confrontation was brewing. Both artists was very lyrical, witty and creative with rhymes, but Vybz Kartel seems to be the more aggressor and was willing to cross that line. He was even seen trolling the artist on a video with Roach and his friends, mocking one of Assassin's very popular song at the time, Girls Gone Wild, with his counteraction called Can't Breathe None.
Someone said Girls Gone Wild and them can't breathe none. Can't breathe none. Y'all is from birth and now for youth on the earth. Can't breathe none. Watching Baba Roots, watch him love you sports. Can't breathe none. You see me and girl? Tell me she don't take pearl. Can't breathe none.
Now this pan Spragga Benz decided to insert itself in the lyrical war and come in the defense of his young protege, Assassin, and this Vybz Kartel in a song called We Ready, and that was on the same dancehall rock rhythm. Vybz Kartel then replied to that song on the same dancehall rock rhythm with a song called Battlefield.
Let's clear. Who ready to go push out the hypocrite them? All them are going like
Them more they are pussy on the back of field. Shotty a pussy on the back of field. I know it's like
nine and draw the line. So make any one of them come put over.
come for talk with you. Say them a shatter and a call.
You know then we ready to gonna kick and clap it from them. Cause them have dirty minds so them run out of time.
On the back of field. Shotty a pussy on the back of field. I know it's like holy field. See my back still.
Not to figure that a man queer. Even brother Glock queer. Came on the back queer.
Level skin like poker that. A joker that. Shotty very big like poker that.
Move the Spragga back queer. Let me tell you this. Would have be another black beer.
You know my that lion then me choke and we with damage lung like him smoker.
Squeeze off them to make you Spragga back queer. Cause you watch how you tackle with a dagger back queer. One road Sasco be a black rhino. That's a turn your bladder back queer. Teflon and make you climb up.
Let's buck me gun balance like acrobat. Who me get the pulley?
Time not a clap here. Walk left left you all like another dog here.
A satellite side and as an astronaut. Chapter lock inna the aftermath.
Respect Spragga now play. We no give it. We no take it from another.
Sip on the back of field. Shotty a pussy on the back of field.
Mad and bad, and at this point the clash was getting serious. No joke, no United. See me a laugh. Two solid diss songs from both artists, but Vybz Kartel was more calculative and more strategic. As in, he went on to diss Spragga Benz once again on the villain Riddim with a song called Coming Out the War Come Dead. Now in the public eyes, it seems as if it was 2 against 1 and Vybz Kartel was holding his own.
The war come dead. White square, done red, make trap like dread. Coming out the war come dead.
By this time, the whole streets was talking about the lyrical warfare between Assassin, Vybz Kartel and Spragga Benz. In hindsight, Vybz Kartel had succeeded into luring both artists into a lyrical confrontation, and it worked out very well in his favor because at this point in time he was the hottest artist out. And this was more of a chess move for Vybz Kartel. Meanwhile, everyone, or every artist I should say, was playing checkers because he had found something that he later on used in terms of controversy. And you know what they say about controversy? It always sells.
I really take father and him little brother. Pussy gunshot go pour you like dagger.
But as much as how Vybz Kartel was bringing the heat, Spragga Benz never left the kitchen, people. You know what I mean? As a veteran, he showed why he was in the game for this long time. And a lot of people and a lot more respect for Spragga Benz for going toe-to-toe with one of the youngest and the baddest and standing him ground. And this was when Spragga Benz released You Are Forgotten We Don't See It. And right behind that song, Vybz Kartel then responded quickly as always with forgot correction.
You are forgotten we don't see it. Oh, you mean some man a roll deep and them hold deep.
Man, you check your facts. You a DJ from before CD go pan what?
I don't in a man, but you you got beef. Can't do nothing, them harmless like sheep.
You want give your props when Foxy Brown pissing at your face and shitting at your
Hey,
lap.
watch on a man. Spragga Benz, Vybz Kartel. Bad or no bad. And if anybody listen them to this song and say otherwise, I must mad them mad or a bag them grab. Now don't see it and forgot correction, people, are two of the most iconic diss song in a dancehall up to today. This clash is still being talked about. So you know at that point in time, these two songs was playing everywhere in the streets and people was buying into the hype, you see me I say, and loving every moment of it. It created a major wave and then you know eventually it fizzled out. And then after a while from both artists I never really heard nothing. Then producer Birch was gearing up to release one of the hottest juggling at the time and the rhythm called Military, which Vybz Kartel then launched an attack once more, which is not a surprise because you know Vybz Kartel already. Always the aggressor. He did a diss song called The War Not Done Till the Whole of Them Dead, which was aimed at both Assassin and Spragga Benz. Assassin then replied with a song called Step on Them. Now, Vybz Kartel went to the studio one day and heard Assassin's song when it was mixing, and then counteracted the song with a song called Step If You A Step.
You are not done till the whole of them dead. Block 90 rifle, bust off your head. A murder, some boy. So we are step on them. With the boot and we hype up and we stand type we are step on them. First man make a step, landmine tear off your foot left 2 pieces of 2 in your breath. Go.
Watch you know, you see now the art award. Them always say finish the enemy all the way. Don't give them a chance to have hope, or better yet, feel they can have an advantage. So if you go hard at them, you have to go hard and done. I feel like that's what Vybz Kartel did. You know what I mean? He always kept on attacking no matter what. You know what I mean, people? Because from the first song you can hear him say, the war not done till the whole of them dead. Meaning him attack, assassin, and Spragga Benz. Mach 90 rifle, bust off them head, and murder, some boy are dead. And that indicates that he was directing that line at assassin, because you know assassin talk was check, and murder, you know what I mean? So everybody knows say assassin him attack, right? So now assassin song, Step on Them, is a very creative song, it's a very catchy song, it's a very lyrical song, it's one of the best songs on the military rhythm, you know what I mean? It got a lot of wordplay. You hear the artist say, don't this come on a military, and we back it firmer than the military. You see me I say, the artist I say, don't this, because we are soldier, and we back it firmer than the military, we back it strong. You see me I say, we back it firm, it's an army away. You see it? And remember, we'll bust it if it's necessary. Roll up on you with the berry and make sure you bury. Meaning roll up on you with the berry, you see me? And make sure say you bury. You see it? You're dead gone. Can bury people, you see? Then in the next line I can hear him say, we have something where I blast like thunder and I kick like Ronaldo and I wear the said number. You know what I mean, people? Which that is a very creative line and don't make it go over your head, people. You see, we have something where I blast like thunder. When it clap loud like thunder. It a kick like Ronaldo and I wear the same number. You see me I say, when I hear kick like Ronaldo, people, we not attack Cristiano Ronaldo, we attack the original Ronaldo, the first Ronaldo. You see me I say, yes man. You know the Ronaldo where they used to play for Brazil. You see me I say it a kick like that ball of the. You see me and it a wear the same number. Cause him used to wear number 9 on him jersey back. So him attack the Ronaldo there where wear number 9 and him attack him 9mm. So it's a very, very witty song, you know what I mean, and very creative, but there's no clear indication that Assassin was talking about Vybz Kartel. But when I hear Vybz Kartel song, I know say I definitely Assassin Vybz Kartel I talk about or Spragga Benz. You get to me and say because I hear him counteract Assassin song, Step on Them. You see me? Him say the first man make a step. Landmine tear off your foot left 2 piece of toe in your crep. And that song, Step If You're a Step, counteracted Assassin song, Step on Them, immediately as Vybz Kartel heard it when he went by the studio.
God. Everybody
remember say make Kartel listen to my song and counteract my song, you know, that me I try to forget.
God. Dog, Kartel listen to on the radio.
What kind
no,
of
the truth come out.
Me hear from your man call me and say, hey, I did just DJ, I did just listen to your tune, you know, just look out for the counteraction.
No, but guess what happened? No, but you know what happened now? After the tune advice, I don't know, Spragga come in, and then something happened with the tune, and then I get another fire from Kartel. Kartel said, any man make a step.
You remember I try to tell you, and then I try to tell you, Carl, him voice the one I say, I murder some boy a big, which is supposed to be, I guess I need that. And then one next song voice I say, and the first one make a step, you must say step on them. That me I try to tell you, all you right. Man in a birch. That me I try to tell you. No.
Assassin did release another song called Me Nah Run, and then also Vybz Kartel counteract that song again with Who Tell You For Run and a Champs.
Run. Gunshot we beat when you a beat off your tongue we nah run. Tell you for run and a chance. Kapagi you must look and chat belly cramps. Oh you for step on road pussy.
Yes man people, that was the last of the diss songs. I know a lot of people did want Assassin and Vybz Kartel to go toe to toe. You know what I mean people, but clearly Assassin didn't plan to go that route. You see me I say, as I hear him decline the offer from Rowan Butler from the get-go. Is what I say people. And up to this day, I don't think Assassin get the credit as a lyricist as he was supposed to. You know what I mean? Just because he didn't enter into a clash. And that's sad. You see me I say, that's not playing down Assassin skill as a lyricist. You see me I say, and as a artist overall. Trust me people. Assassin have the whole package when it comes down to being a dancehall artist. You see me? Yeah, but enough people kind of forgotten about the artist and, you know what I mean, him lyrical prowess. You see me I say? And, you know, for Vybz Kartel, you know, he went from there to just ascend to higher heights. You know what I mean? Even went on to the clash with Imam Mavado. Is what I say people. But, you know, when it's all said and done, Spragga Benz did put up a good fight. And saying he put up a good fight is an understatement. He put up a hell of a fight, as if I say. He went toe to toe with Vybz Kartel. If Assassin had went more direct, I feel he would have been a much more tougher opponent. You know what I mean? But Vybz Kartel was just more prepared, more willing to cross that line, and also just relentless. You know what I mean? So overall, I would say Vybz Kartel won the war. When it comes down to better songs, I believe that Assassin had the more catchy songs, the more, you know what I mean, creative song. You know what I mean? But you know, we can argue on that, people. We can agree to disagree. You know what I mean, people? Yes, man. But I want to know, go listen to the song them and come back and tell me what you think win. You see me, I say. I think I'm going to do a follow-up, a part 2 to this episode. I'm going to break down these songs for Vybz Kartel and Spragga Benz in a different segment and tell you who really won that clash. You see what I say, people? So I want to say thanks to everybody who watched until the end of the show. If you like the content and want to see more content like this, you know what I mean, subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment, tell me, you know, some ideas of who you think I could do a next video on, you know what I mean, and I will see if I can get it done. You see me, I say. So as always, like, comment, share the notification bell for further updates and videos. Banging, watch you now.